I'm Dennis Farrell. It's time for another Fantasy Selfie brought to you by FoxSportsDetroit.com and your Fantasy Sports Network. Today we're talking fantasy baseball and top waiver wire ads this week for me, in my opinion. Gregory Polanco from Pittsburgh Pirates organization. He's their top prospect. He's a free swinger. And starting the season in single A, he's worked his way up in triple A with impressive numbers to me with 25 doubles, 15 home runs, and he's batting .325. He's making his debut Friday. You should probably rush out and pick him up, owned in 48% of leagues. If you need a good plug-and-play guy in the middle infield, take a look at Mike Avila right now. Plays second base, shortstop, and third base for Cleveland Indians. He's batting .276 right now with 20 runs, 21 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. I like this guy a lot. And he's in the midst of a nice little 4-game streak with 1 home run, 3 runs scored, 4 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases. Next is Lucas Duda from the Mets, owned in 11% of leagues. He has an 8 out of 9 game hitting streak right now. And over that time period, he has 9 hits, 3 home runs, and 8 RBIs. That helps bring his season average up to 246 and 27 RBIs. Now, finally, I want to talk about 2 guys that you might want to think about trading. One, and I hate to say this, but is Nelson Cruz. Has a history of hamstring issues that has always taken him out of the playoff season for fantasy baseball players. Now, he's a league leader in RBIs with 55 and home runs in 21. It's going to be tough to trade this guy, but his value will never be higher than it is now, and you might be able to avoid that headache down the road. And next is George Springer. I know we're all falling in love with him with the 7 home runs in the 7 games, and he's the darling fantasy prospect of this season, but his values might be tapering off a little bit. He's in an ugly 2 for 16 slump with no home runs and no RBIs. Right now, his name value is far outweighing his production. If you can con somebody into taking him, you might want to. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter at Dennis77Farrell and check out my new website, thefantasychronicles.com. And as always, Hail Hydra.